How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Master Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And yeah, it is barrel aged, or Foudre aged Belgian dark time in the form of Destihl Brewing's Clarice. Yeah. Super looking forward to this one. Was hankering for a Belgian today. Went to my local bottle shop and looked around and found this. I was like, hey, we had some Destihl stuff, nothing too big, nothing really small stuff out of cans, and I wanted something a little bit bigger. Started looking around, I saw they had just a Belgian quad, but then I looked at this, and it's a Belgian dark, and it is Cognac aged. And I guess, I mean, usually you're talking about Cognac barrels. Foudre is basically large-scale wooden barrel fermentation or aging. I don't know if they filled it full Cognac yet, or used staves from Cognac. I do not know. But anyway, hopefully it tastes delicious. As far as what it says in the bottle, Destihl Brewing, Oak Foudre series, Clarice Grand Cru, Belgian style, dark ale, aged in oak Cognac Foudre. Government warning stuff, Belgian style dark ale. 2014 batch date, no idea what that means. I mean, we're halfway through 2015, so at minimum 6 months old, probably older. Clarice Grand Cru. The special Grand Cru edition of Clarice Belgian style dark ale has been aged in a French Cognac Oak Foudre, culminating in a beautiful beer that warmly welcomes you with deep amber color and cherry-like aroma. It then befriends you with its rich, fruity, velvety, sweet maltiness, full body, and pleasant spiciness, bidding you farewell with flavors imparted from Cognac Foudre aging. Cheers. 32 IBU, 10% alcohol by volume. Label-wise, it's awesome. I liked Destihl's their basic labeling for the cans that I've had, but this is just something a little bit next level. Very classy, very cool artwork on it. Very, almost like very New World Belgian-esque, which is, I guess, what they're going for. So there you go. Super cool. So, let's see what we got here. Cognac barrel aged Belgian dark. That sounds like right up my alley. Hopefully it is. Let's see what this sucker has. Thrown it in just an old Belgian goblet, St. Bernardus goblet. Finger and a half of the creamiest and the most tightest back bubbles in the history of mankind. A really nice, rich, reddish mahogany color. Not super hazy, not super unfiltered, but I don't know what's going to confuse it with being ultra clear either. Nice darkness, but I wish I had a little bit more unfiltered haziness to it, a little bit more creaminess, fluffiness, as you will. But yeah, she looks pretty damn good. So, let's see what she smells like. You really get a ton of oak from there. I'm not really getting much cognac, but you do get a nice oak caniness from it. A Belgian yeast, but it's a little bit different than what I'm typically getting. Cherries in there, but it's a little bit not as bready, way more fruity, like almost like I want to say like plantainy, like I want to say banana, almost an unripened banana, more like plantain, something like that. But you get that oak in there. Now I'm getting a little bit of cognac. Nice sweetness to it, candied sweetness, probably a brown sugar, Belgian brown sugar candy. But yeah, I mean, it smells rich. It's not overly powerful. You really got to dig in there to get a nose on it. But what you do get smells really, really nice. It smells like something I'm going to enjoy. So let's find out. Cheers. That's fucking delicious. Holy shit balls. Yeah, that's fucking delicious. Wow, I've been really getting lucky. I'm trying all these new Belgian style beers. Most of them are not even from Belgium, and I'm really kind of batting 1,000 at a point. I'm just taking them on a whim. You know, I don't look up anything before I pick it up, and I said, screw it, I'll pick it up. Jesus. As World War III goes on around my house, because it's 4th of July. First thing you get is almost like a Brett style yeast. There's like a spiciness there. I was like, that yeast was kind of throwing me off. I expected this whole hearty meal in a glass kind of Belgian yeast to it. Tasted a bit more wild. I know Foudres are typically, not that they're always are, but they're usually geared towards sour beers. Not that this is not a sour beer, but I don't know if that large level oaking imparts any kind of more earthiness to it. But yeah, first thing you get is this nice spiciness. You get that cognac, and you get a ton of super powerful sweet oak, and with really zero negative tannin in it. It's all positive, really huge, not drying at all. You get a nice subtle, raisiny dateness from it, but you'll also get almost even a little bit of butterscotch. And like I said, it tastes perfectly balanced. It tastes like whatever yeast they used was frickin' on point, because even though, like I said, it's not that atypical Belgian over-the-top breadiness, it's bringing that spiciness that I'm really digging. And then you get that Belgian soul with that cognac that's there. It's not even close to being overpowering. It's perfectly blended with that, along with a perfect amount, though, of oak. It's perfect. It's third. Beer, booze, oak. Great beer. Absolutely great beer. I've said this a couple times, like I said, I've been kind of getting lucky with my Belgian-style beers brewed in America lately after a long string of, not negative ones, but okay ones. This might be the best Belgian beer I've ever had from someone in the United States, or North America. To even go that far. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I would want more out of this would be just to bump that body up a little bit, give me a little bit more fluffiness, a little bit more creaminess, and I'd pass out from joy. Or is it drunkenness? One of those two. Anyway, rating wise, I would give this a 95. Absolutely fantastic beer. This is exactly what I want from my what I like to say, new world or new school Belgians. You're taking that spirit of the Belgian. You're keeping that corner where you're getting those nice dark fruits wherever they may lead, whether it be cherry, whatever. And you're keeping that spiciness, that dark fruit, and you're keeping the soul. I don't know how to say it. If you've drank a ton of Belgian beers, as I have, you know it when you taste it. In a second, it's hit my mouth, and I was like, this is a Belgian beer. And then to add those layers of complexity on top of it, which is that new school part of it, which is that cognac and with that huge oak. I mean, because you have breweries like today, like at La Trappe, Koningshoven, St. Bernardus. You have these Belgian/Trappist breweries that are starting to barrel age stuff, starting to oak barrel age stuff, starting to booze barrel age stuff. But it's not like even though it's been done in the past and I've had it in the past. I'm not saying they were hesitant to do it, but it wasn't something that seemed like they were jumping head first into. And to see these American breweries take these beers and start doing it, it's awesome. It's taking a beer I love and taking it next level, and that's what this is. It has that old world sensibility, old world deliciousness, and it just builds on it instead of kind of destroying it with too much of barrel or too much of this or too much of that. Fantastic beer. Absolutely. Yeah, it's delicious. What did I rate it? I don't even remember what I rated it. That's how much I liked it. What did I give it? Like a 95, 96? Something like that, probably. So 95, 96. Value and availability. I've only seen one place in my life. So availability for me, Northeastern Pennsylvania, it's going to be a 3. Because I can get it, but I don't know if I'll ever see it again. I'm sure it will once distribution isn't as craptastic in Pennsylvania. And value was $14.99, so $15. I have to give it a value of an 8. I really want to give it a lower score, but it's just that good of a beer to to not give it that good of a score. I mean, if it was $10 to $13, it'd be an 11. It's just that little extra amount. Being that it is from Illinois, it's not from another country. I understand good beer is good beer, but I'm thinking it should be a little bit cheaper. And that's just me. Anyway, your miles may vary with all that. I don't notice what this costs outside of my area. Like I said, we don't get a ton of Destihl stuff here, so it could have been slightly marked up for because it's not available. But again, take those two always with a grain of salt. So there you go. Awesome beer in general overall, and great. I was going to say great value and availability, but it's not. But it's just worth trying, even at that price point. So there you go. If you like you like this. If you like a lot of the La Trappe Barrel Aged series, specifically the non-Malbec or non-wine barrel aged stuff, you will like this. If you like St. Bernardus Apple Brandy Barrel Aged stuff, if you like Cognac Barrel Aged stuff, obviously you'll like this. And if you like good beer, you'll like this. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like, check us out anywhere else on the internet, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, and all 4 of those places. Yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review, as much as I did. Hopefully you're enjoying a beautiful Cognac Foudre, sorry, I always screw that one up. Foudre barrel aged beer right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.